Hi YouTubers, this is JR's back with the video. Thought I'd do a live stream. I've done this once before. I thought I'd do it again. Got some, excuse me guys, I'm dropping things this morning. Got the dropsies. As long as I don't drop my cars, that's fine. Anyhow, I don't know if anybody's going to be joining me or not. I was going to start this at 9. I got a little behind schedule. I'm having a little trouble trying to get this thing started. I'm not real familiar with this yet. But we'll see if anybody's going to come in here and say anything before I start. Oh yeah, Mr. Paul Miller. How you doing, bud? Glad to see you come in. All right, let's get it going then. The first store find is a Johnny Lightning. It is a 65 Chevy Impala convertible. This is one of the cars. I used to own a car like this. It wasn't convertible. It was hardtop. But Hot Wheels puts one out in a lowrider, and I just stripped the paint off of one, and I'm going to raise it up in the rear end and front end and make it more my color, the same kind of car I had when I was younger. But yeah, I had that 65 Chevy Impala, and believe it or not, I bought that car for $200. A guy was moving. My brother was in the Air Force, and a guy was moving from Arkansas to no, hold it. That's cool. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It wasn't Arkansas. It was Bossier City, Louisiana. He was being shipped to Japan or something like that. It was overseas. I bought that car for $200. Had a 283 Power Glide tranny in it. Oh man, that car is beautiful. 2-door. I'm hoping to remake it on that Hot Wheel one. Anyhow, here's a convertible. I like the Johnny Lightnings in the auto world because they make the die cast true. I like all the detail work on it. Tail lights and all this. I mean, these are nice heavy cars too. Johnny Lightning does do a good job. That's for sure. Let's see, the next one. I wasn't able to find these around here where I live in Terre Haute. But I went to another store just a few miles from me, and I did find this. It's from the Fast and the Furious Fast 5, and it's the Nissan Skyline. And I wasn't able to find these in the first batch that came out. And I went to the one over in Sullivan, and that's all that was on the pegs was these. So I said, well, that's kind of strange. But I've already got one of these loose, so I'm going to do a wheel swap. Excuse me, a wheel swap on it. And I've got one more packaged. If anybody can use it, let me know. Paul Miller or Fireman Food. Let me know if you guys can use it, and it will go out in your box. Here's a Skyline. It doesn't have a lot of detail, but it does have some. It's got tail lights painted on it and stuff. Which that is, that's pretty sharp. I like that. I like that black on black. Base is gray, but that's all right though. That's a cool looking car. It's a heavy casting, even if it's got a plastic base, it's still heavy. All right, the next one is from Hot Wheel Art Cars. I don't buy very much of this stuff, but I did buy this because of the casting itself. I'm not a fan of all the, I call it graffiti on the side. But it's the 64 Chevy Impala, because I do collect the Impalas in all brand and all scale, even 1/18 scale when I get my hands on it, even 1/24. This is pretty cool casting here. Now, I got quite a few 1/24 scale and 1/18 scale vehicles. And I ain't got a massive collection, but you don't have the room for all of it. Let's take this Nissan off. So this is the artwork I was saying. I'm not thrilled about it, but it is kind of cool looking. So I'm a collector of the Impalas. I like them. I got quite a few different ones. And the next casting is going to be a Bone Shaker. It's from the Legends of Speed. And I believe this is 2018, I think. 2017, my bad. But here's the Bone Shaker, which I do definitely collect the Bone Shakers. I like them a lot. I got quite a few different ones of these. Try to get every one that's out, get my hands on it to do. I got convention pieces and stuff, and Redline Club pieces, and all that good old stuff. But here's the Bone Shaker. I like it with the roof solid or open. It doesn't matter to me, as long as it's the Bone Shaker. I think it's a tough looking car. It's a fantasy car, but it's still sharp looking though. Let's see, the next one is, I didn't get there in time. I was hoping I'd find this thing in a Super. I'd love to have this. It's the Hot Wheels 50 race team. It is the 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. This one has got the 50-year wheels on it, I guess what they call it. Like I said, I would love to find this thing in a Super. May have to pick up another one of these and make my own Super until I find one. I'm just not going to pay what they want on the internet and stuff. They're only dollar cars. To me, I don't think they're worth what some of these people want. So, but here it is. It's pretty cool looking little casting, really. Alrighty, the next one is a set 5 out of the 8. I left 3 behind. I'll pick them up later. But it is the Chevy 100 Years of Trucks. Let's see, I picked up 1 or 2 of these out of the set, but not very many. So I seen that they put more out, so I said I'll go ahead and pick up what I can right now. But let's see. I guess we'll do this in order. There's number 3, number 4, number 2. Okay. I've got like number 2, number 3, number 4, number 7, and number 8. Some, like I said, I have skipped some. All right, number 2 is the casting that everybody goes for. It is the 83 Chevy Silverado. This is casting right here. Everybody loves this casting, including myself. I think I've got another one open already, but I was going to customize it, put different wheels on it, leave it a low rider. But I'm going to go ahead and open this one up here myself. Never hurts to have them open. Can't have too many Silverados, I don't think. If I wasn't out of work and I had the money, I would have bought every one of those I've seen there. But, you know, first things are first. I got to pay my bills. My wife is nice enough to let me spend a little bit of money. But anyhow, the next one is a 67 Chevy C10. And when my wife and I first got married, I had one of these. And it was a 3-speed on the column. Had a 283 motor in it. And it's pretty cool. And you never found that, Paul? You never found that? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just send this one to you in your box. How's that sound? Sound okay? If you don't mind it loose, which I know that's what you're going to do with it anyways, I'm sure, let me know. But I had this, and my wife, when she was pregnant, she got sick. It seemed like every time she rode in the truck, she was sick. And she goes, we're going to have to get rid of that truck. And, you know, I mean, when we love our wives, we do what we can, which it broke my heart to get rid of this truck because my dad gave it to me. And I wish I would have kept it. I wish I would have just said, no, I'm not doing it. We'll just get something else. But we couldn't afford anything else, so I had to trade this in. Anyhow, like I say, I do love this casting. It's sweet. I may paint one of these up just like what mine used to look like. But Paul, if you're interested in this Silverado, bud, let me know, man. We'll send it your way. Doesn't matter to me. But here's this one. Okay, number 4 out of the set is a custom 62 Chevy pickup in yellow. And another story is this. I had a truck just like this as well, but mine was a step side instead of a regular bed like this. And I paid $300 for it. Oh, my dad had a 3-speed on the floor, 6-cylinder in it. Man, that thing would rotate those back tires. God, would it ever for a 6-cylinder? But let's take this one off. Here's this. That's cool casting. I wish they would make one up higher instead of low so much. I mean, I'm not much into the low riding stuff, but I will collect it if it's castings that I like. I just wish that they would put one out that's a little higher, a higher stant on it and stuff, which I could probably customize one myself, really. But anyhow, number 7 in the set is a Chevy Silverado. It's the extended cab, a lowrider again, which this ain't a bad looking truck. I like it. Usually a pickup I like. I ain't real picky on some of them. So we're going to take this one off, set it down. There it is. That's a heavy casting, needing to be a plastic base. It's pretty heavy. That is sweet looking. All right, the last one in the set that I picked up is number 8 of 8. It's a custom 69 Chevy pickup. This is a tough looking truck. I wish I would own one of these in life, but I didn't. So, I mean, I had some nice vehicles in my days. Really nice. I mean, ones I wish I never would have got rid of. But you do what you do, and later on in life, you just, you know, I mean, when you got kids and stuff, you got to do what you got to do. And it is what it is. So, you know, I mean, ain't much you can do about it. But, all right, guys, I'm going to do another part in this video. I've got some things for trade. If somebody is interested in them, please let me know. Mr. Paul Miller, Fireman Food. I will give you guys first dibs on this stuff. Our Auto Driven 164. One of you 3 can have first dibs on the stuff I'm getting ready to show. Guys, it's not against anybody, but I don't trade with a lot of people. It takes me time to get to know them, watch on videos and stuff. I mean, I would love to trade with some of you other guys. And I will. If they don't want this stuff, then it's up for grabs to anybody after those 3. So hopefully some of them are watching it. I know Paul Miller is, and hopefully Fireman Food will watch this later, and Auto Driven 164 as well. But let's see. The first one, these are from Larry's Garage from a few years ago. And some of them have initials on them and some of them do not. First is a, let's see. Now this ain't complete sets. These are just extra. This is a Chevelle. And it does have a metal base, rubber tires. It's metal on metal with rubber tires. This is a beautiful little casting. I've got pretty much every Garage Series car that come out. There's a few that I am missing, but not very many. I had to, this is the first set to come out. There's 20 cars in the set. Now, grant you, I had the entire set earlier, but there's a few castings, 3 castings I took out because I like them a lot. Anyhow, the next one is, now this is not from the 20 car set. This is from a different year. I don't remember. And that was from Phil, Ralph, and Larry Wood, because they all put out a set. I don't remember for sure what year this one come out. But anyhow, there's that casting. Now this is from the first set. This is not in order. I don't remember how they go. But the first car I'm putting up is a 55 Chevy. And this, all these are metal on metal with rubber tires. And these are some sweet little castings. There's a 55 Chevy. Like I said, that is a cool little casting. I like it a lot. And like I say, these are all up for trade. Mr. Paul Miller, Fireman Food, and Auto Driven 164. Like I said, guys, I'm going to give them first dibs, and if they do not want them, then it's whoever is whoever. All right, we're going to put a, this is a 69 Chevy Camaro. I love this casting. I love all Camaro castings. I'm going to set this little beauty off. Here's the Camaro. This is not signed or initialed, but that's a sweet looking little casting anyways. Let's see, the next one is going to be another Chevy. This one here is going to be a 57 Chevy. And this has a, I'm sorry, I thought all of them had metal base, but some of them's got plastic base, but still, they're nice castings. This next one is 57, is initialed on the base. There that one is. I mean, I'm sure some people could use them for wheel donors. I mean, only way I do that is if I had extras, I guess, but I don't do a lot of customs. Once in a while I'll do something. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Next one is going to be a Mustang. This is a 69 Mustang. This come out a few years ago. This one here is not initialed. Let's see this one here. I'm going to put this one up. Now, I'm not a big fan of that casting, but I do have another complete set outside that come in a box set, I believe, and it come with an extra car. I can't remember what car it was, but anyhow, I have another one of those out in my collection, and every one that come out of that set is initialed. And I figure I don't need 2 sets. Why not dump one? Okay, next is going to be a, this thing. I don't even know why it come out, but it is part of Larry Wood design. It's called the Wild Thing. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm sure some people do like it. I do not. The hood does raise on it. I mean, it would probably have a pretty cool looking little motor in it. If somebody could do something with it, I don't know, but there it is. I think that is one of the ugliest vehicles that Mattel's ever made, but hey, that's my opinion. I'm just not a lover of it. Okay, the next one is a, I can't see that. This writing on here is so little. You guys, you'll see it. You'll know what it is. It's this little beast right there. That's a cool little car right there. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it sets. It's pretty sharp looking. Just it's a cool little car. All right, we need to hurry this up because it's going longer than what I want it to. Next one is a Nash something. And this is another car I can't believe that was put out. A Nash Metropolitan or something. That's another ugly car in my books. Okay, another one coming up is a, oh gosh. See, I can't see some of the writing on these things. Cannot remember what this thing is. Well, you guys know it. Now, a lot of you guys like this one here for the motor and the wheels. I remember what this next one is. It's called a shift kicker. There we go right there. A lot of people would like that for the motor and the wheels. Which, if I kept it, that's exactly what I would do, is take the motor and wheels off of it. Next one is your, let's see. Get that light just right. So Fine. It's a pretty cool casting. This one is not initialed, but there it is there. That's pretty cool casting. Kind of reminds you of a Merc in a way. In a small way it does. Not a lot, but it's just cool. I mean, it sets low, and I kind of like that in a way. Okay, next one is another casting I like a lot. And this one here has this complete signature on it, guys. This is the Purple Passion. Although it's white, it's called the Purple Passion. That's got his complete signature on it right there. Okay, next one is a Corvette. It is a Corvette Stingray. It's a cool little casting. I don't collect a lot of these Vettes. I never really have. I mean, I've got some in my collection, but not a lot. I like them, but I don't know, I just don't collect them. But let's see. Next one is going to be a, I don't know, writing on it. It does have initials. I think this is like a 32 Ford or something. I can't remember. This is cool casting though. There's this one. All right, I got to hurry this up, like I said. Next one's going to be a GTO. Put this one up. There's GTO. Yeah, I'm already 23, almost 24 minutes into this. That's too long for a video. All right. Here's going to be the next one, guys. We're going to just make this quick here as I can. That's pretty cool casting. A lot of people want that for the motor and wheels as well. And then here's our next one. It's cool looking casting as well. It's coming up. There's that one. Okay, our next one will be a lot of people's favorite. I know it's mine, that's for sure, because I love it. The Dairy Delivery. I really enjoy this casting. And last but not least, what I've got, and this one here is initialed. A lot of people like it. You know, I mean, you could take the motor and stuff out of it, but I wouldn't. The Bone Shaker, which that's one of my favorite castings as well. All right, guys, look, this is, I can't believe I went 25 minutes into this. It's probably too long. Hopefully YouTube don't say much. But guys, look, y'all have a blessed day, and keep your prayers coming for Paul. Paul, if there's anything on here you want, let me know, and I will send it out with you. They're yours, bud. All that's yours. All right. I will take all that out and put it in your box, my man. Yes. All right. Guys, we will see you on the next one. And I hope everybody has a blessed and glorious day. And bye. Learn how to shut this off. Hang on, guys. Bear with me. This is kind of new to me here. All righty. Dang, I'm still live. All right, guys. I don't know how to get out of this. Oh, now we don't want to see my ugly mug.